Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real, relevant, and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. I am super.
I can't hear you, Kim. Are you on mute? I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Got disconnected.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I am so excited because we have with us Olivier Lebert, and he is all the way from Germany, right?
Exactly.
I am so excited to have you here today. So today we're having a global experience. So everyone in the virtual studio audience, let us know where you're visiting in from as well. We are so excited to have you all here in the studio audience. We're going to be talking about how to rediscover yourself. And Olivier is going to be the one that teaches us this through his own journey of going through life's challenges to become who he is today. How does this man balance it all? So we're going to be learning from him today. Glad to have you, Olivier.
Thank you so much, Kim, for inviting me. And I'm so excited to share my story with all the people who's online right now. Hello, everyone.
I'm so excited for you to share as well. What I want to do is I want to give you a formal introduction. So I want to let people know who you are. Olivier Lebert has made peace with his life and is content, happy, loving, and forgiving. That's a big summary of his bio. He appreciates and is grateful for his present life, his own gift with writing and speaking, and who influenced him. We're going to hear about that specifically. From his hardship during his childhood to becoming a successful salesperson, he's decided to not only be a consumer, but also be a producer in this world. And he has a key quote that he lives by, and I'll let him tell you what that quote is as well. Welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show, Olivier Lebert.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kim, to having me here. Like Kim said in my bio, exactly what's happened in this short period of time. I want to share something with you, to all people who are right now online. You have to love yourself, first of all. No matter what you're going through right now, you have to love yourself. And the second thing that I want to say again, because I'm going to go through the story, you have to love more than yourself. That is a quote that when I check back my journey, for me was clear. If you want to achieve any goals in your life, you want to overcome any hardship, you have to love more than yourself. But first of all, you have to love yourself.
Yes.
That is it.
So that's good. Okay. Well, why is it so important for people to love themselves? But not only that, was there a time in your own life that you didn't love yourself to the point where you're now actually sharing how important it is? So talk to us from that perspective as well.
Yeah, it's important. Why? When you don't know about you're just living the drama from someone else and forgetting exactly who you are. And once you know more about yourself, then you love yourself as the way you are. And once you love yourself, you find the love in you. And the book of life said, you have to love your fellow man like yourself.
Hmm.
And saying that in the book of love, it was already clear that a human being, like his it, love himself first.
Yes.
And because of the distraction that we have, growing in the family, or when you come from the family, for example, like me, where the meaning of joy, happiness, freedom wasn't part of the table, discussion.
Right. Hmm.
And once you understand with the time, when you are asking yourself, where am I? Where I'm going? What do I want in this life?
Yeah.
And you see back, you was living only the drama from someone else. When I say someone else, I would definitely say that, my dad that I love today, I'm telling you, I was
Yeah.
living his drama instead of living my dream. So,
Interesting.
so it
So
means,
wait, before you go on, how many, like, you grew up in what kind of environment? How many siblings? Because you're
yeah,
saying about your dad's drama, but what
exactly.
what was your environment like growing up?
Good question, Kim. Thank you. As a kid, 3 years old, loving my dad like every kid should love the dad, and growing, saying my dad, as let's say the person that you're gonna learn from,
That's
and
right.
saying that he's the one, he's the person who he is according about his working daily job, but he have part of thing that is happened to everyone. My dad is an alcoholic, and it means that the love that the dad could share with the son, with the family. When I say
Yeah.
general family, I mean mom. It wasn't there as well. And as a kid, I was always asking myself why my dad is like that. Why? And when I was looking other parents, I was always asking myself, how can it be that the other parents love their kids and they are so peaceful, joy, happy, and what's going on in our house, And I
Right.
grow in this all drama. It means seeing how dad abused mom, how dad abused us, and the words. I'm telling you, please make this note. Words are powerful. And I remember all those drama words. You are nothing. You can't speak. You are stupid. And all those stuff.
Oh,
And for the kids, it's not easy. It's not easy. And I'm sure that many other kids grow in such of environment where the words was impacting their life. It means I love the self-esteem. I love the self-love. I love the love from my dad, the person that I could get in love back. And it took time. It took more than 30 years for me
wow.
to get back, to let all those drama behind me. But one thing, when I read the word, the when I said reading the book of love, when it was reading inside,
Hmm.
God is love, and you or we all were made in the likeness and image of God. Something come out in my mind. What does it
How did you get
mean?
this? How did you get exposed to what you call the book of love? Because if you're in a situation where you're being told, I'm stupid, I'm not able to speak, I'm not smart, whatever, all of these things that are tearing you down from your own words, how did you even get exposed to this book of love that you talk about?
It's it's always asking myself how I'm telling you, Kim. Until now, I can't find the real answer about that.
Wow.
What I know, I was keeping always the faith, the prayer, and it was kind of kids having those spiritual feeling. It
Mhm.
was just growing inside and praying alone, hide myself sometimes praying because sometimes it was so hard at home that I have to hide myself and pray somewhere, say, oh Maria, please save us, save mom, save me, save the family. And I'm so grateful that I didn't lose, all those small, let's say, routine every time. And the time that I start to getting back on reading, because meditation, my mom always say, meditation, read your book, read the book of love, read it every time. For me,
Yes.
it was reading it, not reading it. But as when I start to just having it as a ritual every day, and I encourage you, please, I don't know what you believe is going on, but I can just say something. The book of love is the first book to read in the morning or anyhow, but read it, read it. From there, you're going to get really inspired. And when I find the sentence, God is love, and we all were made in the likeness and image of God, it came up in my mind. What does it mean for you, Olivier? You are love. You are love. And when you are loved, that means everyone around you are loved as well. Because we all are the same, no matter which statue we have. So
Yes.
that's how I start to get this point. And when I get this, that was the first point. And I went back home, because from moving home from Cameroon
Uh-huh.
and traveling to Cyprus for study, I was
Yes.
having the same drama in my mind. So please, if you want to say so, and when I find that those words are so powerful
Yes.
and true with the faith, I say, you know what, Olivier, to myself, go back home and speak with your dad. Speak with your
Oh,
dad.
wait. That's where we gotta take a commercial break. Oh, Olivia is taking us on a whole roller coaster ride today. He said that the book of love, he discovered that. I guess it was during your teenage years, it sounds like, type of thing. And then you transitioned, left home, and you were kind of like given a nudge. Go back, speak to your dad. When we come back after this commercial break, and I'm hoping that you all are sharing this broadcast with all of your friends, your family, your coworkers,
Definitely.
tagging people, letting them know that we're talking today with Olivier Lebert. And we're talking with him all the way from Germany today here on the Kim Jacobs Show. He's talking
Exactly.
about how to rediscover yourself. When we come back after this commercial break, we're going to hear what the book of love, according to what book he reads, told him to tell his dad when he went back to reunite. Right after this commercial break. If y'all are enjoying this, put a one in the comments. We'll be right back right after this break.
It's not just another day, it's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
All right, everyone, and we're back talking with Olivier Lebert, and he's telling us how he went back home to reunite with his dad. How did that
Exactly.
reunion go?
Exactly. It was really really interesting journey for me. The courage is something that I really recommend. Courage is something I don't know how to define it, but I took myself. I saw myself. I say, if something have to change, it's me. If something have to
Mm,
change, Olivier, it's
interesting.
me. And your dad will, no matter what, we still your dad. But if you don't change by yourself, things will not change. How many years have you been sitting with all those drama in your head? How long are you going to be with those drama? How long are you going to stay with it? Where are you going with it, Olivier? Are you growing with it? Are you learning from that? Yeah, you learned something for that, but are you learning something positive after that? Because at that time, I was only having only the drama in my mind. Instead, learning something positive after that. So when I said, if something have to change, it's me. When I went back home and I speak to my dad, it was really interesting to see how dad was also acting. He was really like, dad is dad, son is
Right.
son. And he was a little bit like, what are you talking about? On the way that to just sitting and say to me about,
Oh,
re- come together and reconnect. And
wait. So just right here, because as I'm hearing different things, Olivia, you're saying it just in a regular story format, but I'm hearing some profound things. When you approached your dad, what I'm hearing is that he didn't necessarily know that there was anything that you needed to approach him about.
exactly,
So he's like,
exactly.
where is this coming from? What's going
It's
on, son?
what's
I thought
going
we
on.
had a great family here, type of thing. Wow.
Exactly. So for me, it was clear something was inside me. You have to go
Yeah.
out. You have to speak it out. And I remember the time when I was I went to to the village because that's where he retired now, and that's where he is doing his business and activities. So when I say that, I want to have a talk to you, and that on the way that I'm a grow up now, and what happened behind is a past, and let us move on, because I love you the way you are. You are my dad, no matter what. I love you, and this point was for me to share him also the level of humility about human being, because when I saw myself in the book of life as well, when I was reading, none of us in this world is perfect.
None.
We are all good, like God is good, great, perfect. None of us. When we watch our private life, our secret life, something inside, your family member won't know that. Your public friends won't know that. But
That's
only you and you know about that. And then you find no one is perfect, no matter what. So I said to him, Dad, I love you. I love you. And I will keep praying for you as long as you will be here and so on, because no one is perfect.
yeah.
And at that time, I'm telling you, so please, if you're watching me right now, if you're going through some stuff where your family member, your relative did something in the past and you keep him holding it since how many years, I don't know, and you don't learn it from that, get the point what I also learned and I put it in practice. No one is perfect.
No one is perfect.
No one is perfect. So when I said to him, I love you the way you are, and pray from my heart. Hey man, I love this man. Let me share something. Let me share something. We are live, but I can move myself, and this picture here.
Oh, awesome. Here, let me do this. I'm going to put us in a whole different background so I can highlight
Yeah,
the picture for a second. Hold
that's
on.
his mom.
And
That's my
I am going to
brother.
put that front and center. Oh,
Yeah,
wonderful. So this is
and
incredible.
yeah, that is it. That is it. That is a family. Behind those smile, there's many story, and we said love is over all. Love is over all.
I
Really,
love that you're taking us on this journey, Olivia.
definitely.
And love is overall. You know what? Put the picture back up for 1 second. Just love above all. Let's hashtag that, everyone.
Yeah,
Love above all. Love above all.
all.
Yes, please hashtag that, everyone. And Olivier Lebert is here with us today, sharing this incredible story, love above all. And I will hold on 1 second. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and
R-
we will be right back. Olivia, your story is phenomenal. Hold on 1 second.
Thank you so much, Kim.
Oh, you're doing a phenomenal job. Let's take a quick commercial break, everybody. We'll be right back.
Okay.
When someone has lost a loved one, they want to know what exactly happened. They want to know, is the other person going to be held responsible? And they want closure. At Hunter and Everett, we help clients that have lost a loved one move on, and to do that with dignity and respect that they deserve.
Okay, and we are back. We are back with Olivier Lebert, and he's talking to us today about how to rediscover ourselves. So, love sounds like it's a key component to rediscovering
Exactly.
ourselves. Forgiveness sounds
Okay.
like it's a key component. And even recognizing that sometimes people don't even know that they need to be forgiven, but even humbling ourselves and being able to forgive anyway. This is good stuff.
Yeah, and let me share something that I heard about, my coach, my spiritual dad that I love so much, Mr. Les Brown. He says something about forgiving.
Yes.
Forgiving is not forget. Forgiving is it's for it's forgiving is not forget.
Right.
Forgiving is forget without anger, without argument behind that.
That's right. That's right.
And I love, and it's true. It's really true because word was spoken. They were spoken already. It means the person will get the word and didn't learn from that or get something negative behind that.
That's
It was
right.
it's there already. But now to forgive is like forget without having any argue behind all those words. And I love the way he put it on that way. Really.
There's no ulterior motives, just forgiving and just walking away from it. Don't worry about it. Don't hold on to it. Just
Exactly.
really genuinely, not in a fake mode, but in a way of, I really have let this go.
That's it.
Good day is behind me. And how many
Exactly.
of us that's here in the virtual studio audience have something that we know that we need to forgive people for, or whether they've asked for forgiveness or not? And sometimes just using these platforms is a good way to just kind of vent, release it out into the atmosphere so it's done and off of you. Believe it or not, that helps even physically. So let's take a moment and go to some of our virtual studio audience comments and let's see what's in real mode. Yes, Dr. Lotus Rashay. Oh, you know what? She has a great show, and her show is a global show as
Wow.
well. Olivia is all the way from Germany. Dr. Lotus Rashay. He would be obviously a fantastic guest to come on your platform, and he has a wonderful story to tell here. But she says in real mode, and also Marielle is tuning in. Oh, Tulakima is tuning in from Australia. So she's here today tuning in from Australia. Glad to have you.
Wow, definitely.
And I see Lotus says, Dr. Lotus Rashay says, yes, your platforms help people to release. Thank you so much. Quentin actually says that love above all. Yes. Beautiful. And yes, love conquers all.
That's it.
Everybody's hashtagging love above all. When you hold things in, Dr. Lotus Rashay says, that hurts or troubles you and it creates illness in your body. So
That is very true.
that's a really profound point, which is so true. It's hurting us when we're not letting it go.
Exactly.
Great information. I see all of your comments coming in. Way to go, Olivia. The one, Dr. Marcia Moore.
Appreciate.
Dr. Moore says, let's see. Let's share this broadcast. Yes, thank you. Please share the broadcast and let people know. And thank you so much for the compliment. She said I look splendid and you look dashing, sir. All right, let's see. I saw more comments coming in. We'll keep going to your comments throughout the big Olivier. I am in place with a virtual hug, Socrates says. And
Thank you, my man.
he said, hey, a big virtual hug here. All right. You guys, thank you all so much for tuning in today. We appreciate it. And Washington, D.C. is in the house as well, is what Dr. Lotus said as well. So when you're talking about rediscovering yourself, Olivier, it takes one thing for you to love, forgive, forget. But at the end of the day, you still know that these things happen to you. You're the one that was experiencing them.
Exactly.
So what steps do you recommend others take to rediscover themselves?
The first step is definitely resilient. You know, you have to find the way, like I said, you are loved. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have joy in your life. You deserve freedom. You deserve, wealth, health. That means get those points. Why I'm saying that? Because someone, the Son of God, someone came
That's right.
to save us,
That's
and
good.
someone gave his life to get us free. It means everyone, each of us in this earth, before him, were already saved. But because of the distraction that we're living every day, we forget who we are, the love that we are, the joy that we deserve to have as a birthright, the feeling, the happiness, the joy, all those things we forget about it because we just navigating in all the distraction of life every day.
Right.
And if your parents or your relative don't learn about that to you because they don't know, they didn't know about that, it's not easy for you to understand the point.
That's
But
right.
once you get it, so it's important for us, for you, Kim, with your platform,
Yes.
to share all those what we we say as a gratitude, say, God, thanks so much to use us as a let's say the way to show to give the words, ahead to other people so that they could find their way, because the people have to be, I mean,
That's
happiness,
right.
joy is your right. So that's how you have to learn that, to get that. And also appreciate gratitude. I'm telling you, gratitude was always on my side. I couldn't every day saying, thank you, I'm still alive today. Thank you that my mom, my dad, even though he's the one that he make me crazy on the way that thing wasn't work. Hey, I'm telling you, I was so happy to have this man every day. Really. And I said to my mom every day, she said to me, when I remember when she watched all those pictures with a smile, she said, "Oh my God, if people will know what's happening," she said, "Mom, it's not easy. That's a part of life. But the good thing is we're still alive. We love each other and we pray for each other. So please, no matter what's happening, gratitude. If you see alive, wake up every day. Just see the light. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. See your son. Just say thank you. See your wife. See your neighbor. Just say thank you for
Yes.
that. Just say thank you
Yes.
for that. And then from there, because the gratitude bring all the negativity, all the doubt, of the fear down. Really. And Chief, you have to feel it. You have to feel it. You have to,
That's right.
it's not only to say, feel it, because you feel blessed to wake up in the morning. You feel blessed to take your I mean, to brush your teeth, to wash your face, to drive the car, to go to work, or to get the bus. Hey, that
Yes.
is full of gratitude, and always say thank you for that. And also, please learn from each one person, because I'm telling you, Kim, that is part of what I was doing as a kid. Until now, I'm keeping learning. I don't mind which stature you have.
That's right.
Somebody will say you are poor, somebody will say you are rich. I think all those are relative, but
It's good. It's all good.
you learn from all of them. Let me tell you one story about learning. When I was in Atlanta for some weeks ago, I learned from one hopeless man. And this story touched me because when I was speaking to him in the train, and
Yes.
he told me that he lost his job, after 20 years, and he decided to be homeless and just asking money on the street. At that point, I say, look, Olivier, you moved from Germany to come to Atlanta, and you
Yes.
see someone who did not have the strength, the power, the energy to say, even though I lose my job, I will keep going. So
Yes.
it means you learn from such of attitude. I mean, you learn from him and you ask him, what happened? Why are you decide? So now you understand the point that he didn't have the strength. Maybe he didn't have the courage. He didn't have the feeling. He didn't believe himself. He didn't trust that he could,
Right.
he lost all those things. Now for you is to learn behind that and give him some advice to say, hey, my man, you know what? Love, happiness, joy are your birthright. Don't live your life on the street, my man.
Mm.
You were made on the likeness and image of God. And seeing you here today with all the sadness on your face and just asking money, man, it's hurt me. It's hurt me. I'm just passing through, this way, and I see you on this train. We're just sitting here alone. So please take those words, use your 20 years experiences and go back to the marketplace. And
Yeah.
ask him, do you have someone that you love? He said, I have a daughter. I say, okay, you know what? You you can make your daughter proud of you. You can make her proud of you.
Yes.
Go back to life. Go do something about that. Don't just sit down. You can talk to me. You can speak to me. It means
That's right.
you see how light and life in you. You see
That's
how
right.
that. Don't just, use the opinion from someone. I'm going to fire you and you will decide to be homeless. No, please. No, my man.
That's
So
not how it works at all. And I agree with everything you're saying. Nelson Mandela said, listen, do not judge me by my success, because a lot of times people look at where we are today. You're in your red bow tie, your red suit jacket, like somebody said, you're dashing, but just judge me by how many times I fell down and then I got back up again. And I want everyone that's hearing Olivia's story today to know that that's, to me, that quote kind of sums up some of what you've shared. You were down, you were out, you were thinking, you know what, I cannot believe that this is what my life consists of. But at the end of the day, you got back up again. And
Exactly.
now you are just continuing to trudge forward and to plow forward and to move forward and to overcome adversity and get to where you are today to be here on the show to share your story. So I'm really proud of you and everything that you are accomplishing. And people are continuing to chime in, tuning in from Mississippi.
Oh,
Jackie
my sister
Whitlock
Jackie.
said, yes. And Muriel says, gratitude is one of the strongest and most transformative states of being. It shifts your perspective from lack of abundance and allows you to focus on the good in your life. Yes, take
Definitely.
notes. Dr. Lotus Rashay always says that note takers are money makers on her show. So, Dr. Lotus Rashay Ignites, if you have not checked out her program, make sure you do so. She encourages people to take notes. I know I'm an avid note taker. So my children even just they got me this iPad and an iPad pen. You can't tell me nothing now. I can take notes electronically. I am moving on up. Yes. Okay.
Definitely. Definite note is always taking note. It's important.
Always notes, notes, notes. I have like 1,000 notebooks. My kids are like, Mom, please, let's just get you something electronic. Important to learn from everyone, Jackie says. Dark Mister, Dork Mister, Dark. Yeah, Dark Mister over there. She called you Dark Mister over there. You are dropping some golden nuggets, is what Dr. Lotus Rashay said.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So yes, feel it in your soul. I know I feel it in my soul what Olivia is sharing today. And so when we come back, I'd like to go through some of these photos that I have, and you can tell us some of the things that are the smiles behind the stories. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
So everybody, we'll be right back right after this commercial break. Wow, I'm enjoying our conversation. Are you enjoying it?
I enjoy it too. I couldn't imagine that you would work on this way. I'm like, oh my god, okay, how you gonna be? So I'm so really thanks. That's
I'm glad because all we're doing is just having a conversation. So other people are listening in and chiming in. It's like we're sitting here beside each other. Hey, Olivia.
exactly.
All right, we'll be right back.
I'm attorney Charles Everidge. I started out representing insurance companies until my father was seriously injured at work. 4 of his fingers were amputated. Our family went through a lot, so I know what you're going through as an injured worker. If you've been hurt on the job, call me now. I'll fight to get the workers' comp benefits you may deserve. I'll fight for you like family. Put my experience to work for you. Call 704-457-5000, the first call for injured workers.
All right, everyone, and we are back. We are back talking with Olivier Leber, and I am so honored to have him here today, all the way from Germany, sharing with us how to rediscover ourselves. So let's go. I see some some pictures here. Tell us about these pictures.
Wow. Yeah, sometimes we say that black African are like having two wives because sometimes I have a little bit, let's say, fun and fun moment with my wife, and I say to my wife, my first wife is my mom. She say, what? I say, yeah, my first wife is my mom. But on the way that she's everything for me. I learned from her, from the street, from the part of human being, how to be patient, to be resistant, how to not give up. All those Olivia that you see today, I learned from her, and the smile that she had there. And it wasn't easy to get such of smiles because she's a happy person, but the drama that she went through, you know, break her down. So for me, this smile means a lot, a lot, a lot. And I pray for her every day and saying, God, you know where you direct her, because she went through many stuff, and I learned behind that patience, love, happiness, share, serve. That is all
Wow.
about, that is all about really. And for all the people, you really, and never mind if you see have your mom today, every woman that I see as as a woman, I always call mom. So for me, it's important. So um, that's how is it, because what you have, you deserve to share that, because by sharing is there for you automatically. So my mom is the mom from everyone. So when I see a mom from any friend, I just say, hey mom. So because that is a feeling to have it. And I'm so grateful that she's still there, and she's still giving me, energy, encourage me. And she was the one who said to me, What
That's
you
amazing.
have to do in your life, Olivier, no matter where you're gonna be
That's right.
happy.
That's
Be
good.
happy. Be
Be
happy.
happy. Be
Be
happy. Be
happy.
happy.
Be happy.
That's awesome. Awesome. And I'm trying to find, I was looking here on your Facebook page, your wife. You have a wife here?
Yeah, sure. Do you find that she can share it? I
Oh
mean,
no, I don't know what picture. I don't know which one it is. So, is she sitting in your lap showing her ring with red shoes on?
yeah. That's yeah.
Okay, because I see a lady that's real happy. I was like trying to pull it up, but I'm like, I don't know if this is your wife or not. But
That's my
I,
wife. Yeah,
oh,
I'm the
I
only one.
see. Yes. Oh, and she's taller than you too, right?
Exactly. And I'm telling you, I have this issue many years ago. And
That is hilarious. Okay, so let me. That is funny. I want to pull that. She
come on,
is. I got to
please.
pull a picture of her being taller than you, right? This is cute.
Yeah.
Super cute. Okay, let me pull this up. You are hilarious, but you look so happy. So that's one thing. You said your mom said make sure you happy, and that you are in these photos
That's
for
important.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna get all of this stuff. I have all kind of stuff over here in this back office. And see, Mackenzie, when I don't have Mackenzie on here, I'm over here doing it all by myself today. It's like
Oh,
I need her. I need the Kim Jacobs Show team. They are greatly
Mackenzie,
appreciated.
please come back and
Come
help.
back and
Here,
help him
please.
out.
Help, please. We need you here, please.
Okay, this is your lovely wife, right?
Exactly. That is my lovely wife. And she's the one who gave me, she encouraged me. I learned from her and she empowered me, even though we have kind of, German culture, African, let's say African culture, we learn behind all those things. And it's what I learn about life is like when you are open about diversity, and I say again, diversity, greatness of diversity. That's also one word, God, greatness of diversity.
Oh
You know,
my gosh, I love it.
yeah, it's important.
G-O-D.
Yeah,
Greatness
greatness of
of
diversity.
diversity. You
That
heard
is
it here
God.
from Olivia.
Yeah, please
Yes.
write it down because many people think sometimes diversity is just about, having different culture, but it's God behind because He said that wherever you're going to be more than one, I'm going to be there. So now when you find yourself where you have different people coming together,
Yes.
imagine only the company we produce or even your show came. Even your show, you have people behind that. It's only God behind it. That is the greatness of diversity because you can speak, you can entertain, but you say, okay, Olivia, you know what? With all those computer things, I'm not so strong. But now other person come behind that and working with you. That is the greatness of diversity. That is God behind all of that.
Thank you. That is really good. And what one of the things that Olivia is talking about is people that actually go through a course that I teach is called How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. And I believe that every person has some type of gift or talent that God wants us to use on this earth. So if you go to kimjacobsconsulting.com, you can reach out to me individually for a 25% discount. But that's an important thing because I take you on a 1 hour per week for 6 consecutive weeks. You own your own show content, but everything that I've learned from being with PBS and being on NBC, on a local affiliate in NBC, on the Word Network, and all of the Telly Award, filming at the old Jim and Tammy Faye Baker studio, all of that stuff, well, pour it into you to help you be able to create a show that I do believe you would be able to be successful at having. And so make sure you go to kimjacobsconsulting.com to learn more about it. And even if you just want to use this platform, how to train on using just StreamYard, I do have a StreamYard only training where you just
Oh,
learn how to work every button
wow,
there is, and how to
wow,
use it right at
wow.
kimjacobsconsulting.com. So, Olivia, people are also putting comments here, and I want to go back and check this out. It says greatness of diversity. Yes, that's what K. Dean said. Vernon says, I love it. I love it.
My
Muriel
man.
says, I love it. Greatness of diversity. Greatness of diversity. Greatness of diversity. You heard that as a quote right here from Olivier Lebert. And
Exactly.
great picture of you and your mom, Vernon
Thank you
says.
so much, Bernard.
Don't worry, be happy. Rose Slade is on, and she's also an author as well, sharing her story about her son transitioning to heaven. Inspiring story, Olivier, tuning in
Appreciate
from
Maria.
Mississippi. Lots of people tuning in today. Thank you all so much for being here. It's just been a blessing so far. And let's carry on to some more of these pictures. This picture, tell us the story behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, this picture, when you see the eyes when I was 3 years old,
Yeah.
that was the beginning when I start to understand that something is not going right, because when you see the kid, because I've been working with kids about 6 years, and when I watch it, the kid, when they're looking, because you as a grow up person, they learn behind you. You are like
Yes.
the model. And when I see the eyes, I was like looking the way the dad was, acting. Thing was going in my mind, and that is the
Yes.
eyes of fear of like, oh, what is that? Oh, and it's remind me many things. And it's always good to see that. And when work with kids and I see how they act, and I say, yeah, that is important for us as a grow up person to always be where to do things that won't affect the kids, because they are so fragile, about what we're
Yes.
doing in front of them, shouting to them, or try to, I don't know, any kind of way that is not right to do it for the kids. Just
Wow.
just avoid it, because you don't know how the kid could recover after that. Because some, until today, sometimes they always say, my dad did do that to me, my mom did that to me, and they don't forgive them. And you
That's
see
right.
how it's stick
Like
in their
30,
mind.
40 years later. I mean, it's a lot of trauma
So
that's carried
so
on. Wow.
but I love this picture. So it's one of my favorite too, because I just see you sometimes my eyes and I say, look at you, Olivier. And when you see the one with smile today, you just ask yourself, is someone different, but it's the same Olivier.
Then tell us about this
Oh,
picture.
please, don't make me cry right now, please. Let me tell you something short about this. It's short. It's a long story. The dream become true. The dream becomes true. I decide to see my mentor, my spiritual dad, Mr. Les Brown, after knowing that, the love that I didn't have in my childhood. But when I heard Mr. Brown saying that someone opinion of you
Right.
does not have to become your reality.
Wow.
Those words just turned my life again in 360 degree,
Right. Right.
because
Wow.
I was on the top where I was like, loving my dad, but inside was always something. But those words just stick, and just like I was like, I'm gonna meet Mr. Brown. I'm gonna meet him. And I'm telling you, I said to my wife, I'm flying to Atlanta. She said to me, you're crazy. I say, crazy people just make uncommon things. So I'm going there. I'm going to meet him. I know he's somewhere in Atlanta. I don't know how, but I'm going to meet him. And when I meet him, I just say, God, you know how is it. So please, whatever you have in your mind that
Yeah.
you really feel with your heart, with the feeling, deep, deep feeling, why you doing that, why you going through that,
Right.
just follow, because dream is the fuel of life. Dream is the fuel of life. Because without dream, I'm telling you, we won't be here today. If I didn't dream about closing my study after 10 years, if I didn't dream that I'm gonna study in Europe, if I didn't dream that I want to make a change in the future,
Right.
because keep dreaming. There's many to do. They're meant to share, and that is a part of each of us. And so that dream was the reason what was keeping me. Because also
This is good.
I said to my mom, no matter how it's gonna be, no matter how long it's gonna take, patience.
Patient.
I want your mom to visit me in Europe. It took
Oh,
10 years before she visited me
but it
in Europe.
happened.
It happened. So
That's the
please,
key.
wherever you're going through, Give some patience because patience was my best advisor. So take patience as your best advisor. It doesn't mean that you just run out, or you just put it off. You just patient and keep working on it and pray and faith. Look why you're doing that, why, and you will find the answer, and keep going, keep going, keep going. It's not easy telling that you would just follow your dream, because also see
That's
Mr.
easier
Brown.
said than done. Right.
Because see Mr. Brown, Les Brown, it was a long journey. It was a long journey. It wasn't about 1 year. It wasn't about, it was 2 years and something and more
Right.
that I said, I'm going to meet him. And when I met him, and I remind myself again, when I started, and I didn't have everything, but I said, when I have it, God, you're going to give me the way. You're going to give me the way to meet him. And that's how about dream. Please keep dreaming. Whatever you have, just dream and go for it. Dream and go for it. Go for it. Go for
Yes.
it. So,
I love it. And even in talking about patience, we have to have patience, yes, with everything that we are looking to have happen in our lives, but we also need to have patience with ourselves, because sometimes it's so easy for us to be like, okay, well, I know this is going to happen eventually, but then behind closed doors, we are frustrated and we're beating ourselves up, and we're like, I can't believe this hasn't happened. I'm just saying it to the public that this is going to happen, but we're in our own rut, our
exactly.
own element of being stuck behind closed doors. So really, I recommend that if we're going to have patience, be also kind enough to yourself in the process of being patient, because you got to first do yourself no harm before you do anybody else any favor or harm. Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Here, Abadaba says, hi, all. Yes, dreams do come true. Yes. And also, Jackie says, so true. Dreams are the fuels of life. I love that quote. And patience is your best advisor, Jackie said as well. Patience and prayer, you will make it. Keep going, keep believing. These are just wonderful comments that you all are flooding into the virtual studio audience today. And
Appreciate that, really.
speaking of which, we're very honored to have you here, because this is how the program gets to stay thriving Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Now, keep in mind, everybody, I am not going to have any shows Friday, Monday, or Tuesday. So Memorial Day weekend and going into next week on Monday and Tuesday, there will be no shows. You know why? Because I am turning 52 and I am going to be celebrating my birthday.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am so excited. I don't know what to do. So anyway, I will be turning 52 on May 31st. And so for Memorial Day weekend and heading into my birthday, couple of days here, I'm just going to just take a total unplug, unwind moment and just
But
enjoy.
Kim, when I watch the way you look like, it just sound like you sound like 25.
Oh,
When you say 52, I just look like, is it 52 or 25?
you gotta put
When
your
you,
glasses on, right? That's
yeah,
what I
exactly. Because when you just put the two in front and you put the five behind, you have a 25. So
Okay, way to motivate me. Thank you so much, Olivia. I appreciate the encouragement. So listen,
really.
tell us, what is your overall, when we come back, what's your message? Because I think your message is quite clear, but I want to hear from your own words. If you had one message to get out to the world, what would that message be? So when we come back from this commercial break, I would like to hear that. Okay. We'll be right
Definitely.
back.
Hi, my name is Samantha Benson, and I'm with Get Insured Solutions. You can get life insurance anywhere across the country, but with Get Insured Solutions, we have an advocacy program that helps families at the worst time of their lives with the loss of their loved ones. That means we have a funeral advocacy program that helps your family with funeral merchandise, negotiating the cost of your funeral expenses, and living benefits. Get Insured Solutions, LLC. Contact me, Samantha Benson.
All right, everyone, and we are back talking with Olivier Lebert, and he is all the way from Germany, actually by route of Cameroon. So he is
Exactly.
from way of Cameroon to Germany. So glad to have you here. Tell us what your vision, your mission, your thing that your message to the world, what would it be?
What I want to share is to always remind my fellow man. And I love to do it because when I rediscover myself, I say it's my right to share it anyhow to anyone who could listen and open to that. We all are the light. We all are love. We all are life.
Right.
Pardon. Pardon. And happiness, joy, freedom, wealth, health are our birthright.
That's right.
So please, please, before I just put other phrase behind that, those words, please take it grounded. That is you. That is our life as a human being in this earth.
That's right.
That is our life. Because when I look my life back, that was all about, and it's keeping going.
All of it.
It's
Right.
keeping going. And put patience on your side as your advisor when you're walking through all those adversity. Put the patient as your advisor and keep going and keep going. And once you have one goal, put
Yes.
the next one, put the second one, because it's so easy that after reaching one goal, you will feel only like, okay, that was
Yes.
it. And to remind you that the goals is not only for you, it's also to serve others. It's important because someone did it for us, and it's our right
That's right.
to be here to serve order as well. That
Mm.
that is a point. It doesn't mean that you didn't have any, I don't know, money, college, or whatever. But once you have a feeling that you are so grateful to be here alive,
Yes.
look your neighbor, look your colleagues, look your son, look your mom, anyone where you can,
Everybody. Everybody.
everybody, hold the hand and to say, you know what? I know it's a bit hard for you right now, but let's move this step together. Let's move this small step together. Let's
Do
move this
this.
small.
Let's lock arms. Let's
Let's
do this
let's do this
together.
together. So it means that is our right, because it's not everyone. It's true. Will have this open mind to keep that their own right in this world is happiness, joy, freedom, love, light to
Those are just
be.
basic rights, what you're saying,
This,
Olivia. This
yeah.
is just basic rights for us to be able to all live with on this earth and not deprive other people from those basic rights as well. So everything that you're saying is it's so heartfelt and so passionate because you believe everybody should have these basic rights.
That is it. No matter your status, no matter your status. Because I'm telling you, once when I meet one mom here, she's walking on the wheelchair, old woman. I bought one book from her. I bought one book from Napoleon Hill.
Mhm.
And when I saw her, she was like kind of, depressed about she didn't have a feeling to go through life because she said, I'm old, I can't do anything, I lost everything. I said, Lord, please, my life will change with the word. And if I can change or give something to this person, just
Right.
bless me and bless this person. And I say, Mom, do you believe in someone, that you were made from someone, that you came from someone and someone
Yes.
gave his life for you? The
That
mom say yes. I say
yes.
that is the first point. And as long as you're talking to me,
Mm.
you still have the power, the energy to do something. And that's what I'm talking about. Once you love yourself, it's your right to love more than yourself, to serve other person outside.
Mm.
That is how it have to be and should be anyhow.
Mm, 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 mm.
That is how, and it's not about saying that I get what I have. Love yourself. But once you have it, don't stay there. Move on and love more than yourself, to serve other, to give to other, to encourage other, to bring other, with you. And be ready to learn no matter the status. If it's small boy, because I'm telling you, I'm learning from the kids. I'm learning from all the different stages.
Everybody.
Everybody,
Yeah,
everybody. You can imagine, and be open for that. Be open for that. It's make your mind free to accept that you are also, let's say, teachable. That you the knowledge is so bright that you just have to say, okay, that is my limit, and you stop there. But keeping learning, keeping open your mind to be, I mean, like I said, greatness of diversity. Be open about that, and having all what you can with different statues is important. It's
that is
important.
so important. Everything that you, I mean, if you all, this show is all about how people balance different aspects of our lives, right? We learn about how to overcome some things to become who we are today, and how God has created us to be able to manage this thing called life. Some of the afflictions that we experience are not nearly what, if I know I believe in my Lord and Savior, but not nearly what he experienced or encountered. So what I go through is mild compared to the afflictions of what I believe. But obviously, everyone believes something different, and I don't have any condemnation for what anyone believes. So feel free. That's why a lot of people that come on the show, we don't even always share the same beliefs. But that's again where it's the diversity,
It's the greatness of diversity.
the
That is
greatness
God
of
of
diversity.
diversity. That
That's
is
where
it.
that comes in.
Yeah,
And
that is it.
Olivia has shared some profound information with us today here on the Kim Jacobs Show. You don't, you just want to apply everything that he shared. So go back, share this broadcast. Love yourself is what Abadaba says. Stay there, love others, serve. Jackie says God said he would restore what the locusts took. Yes.
Yes,
Um, let's see. Quentin actually said, my message today is to never give up. No matter what happens in life, we
that
have
is
to
it.
keep the faith and believe in God. Thank you, Kim and Olivia, for this
That
beautiful
is it.
moment.
That is it.
Patience is a true virtue. The life of Job teaches us that. Yes, yes, the benefit of having patience. If he had given up, he would have missed all of the blessings that God also had for his restoration. Thank you, Jackie, for that comment. Yeah, so you all have had keep going, keep believing. I see all of your comments. You all have had some wonderful comments coming in. Olivier, tell us how people can stay connected with you.
Yeah, I mean, you can reach me with my email address, Tene Olivier, Tene Olivier, Olevye. I mean,
I'll spell it. Only because I have podcast listeners too. So
okay,
it
thank you.
is
That is it.
TeneOlivier at yahoo.fr. So
Exactly.
it's TeneOlivier at yahoo.fr. And he's also on WhatsApp, and their country code is 49, and the phone number is 176
It
58 385 439. Is that right?
that is right.
Okay, so he's on WhatsApp. So make sure you all reach out to him there as well.
On Facebook as well. Yeah.
And on Facebook, Olivier Lebert. And how you spell Lebert is Lebeau.
Exactly.
Olivier Lebert. So you can reach out to him on Facebook also. Wow. Okay. Is there anything that we did not cover here? Because I think we got a lot accomplished.
I want to share one word for
Yes.
you before we say okay, bye bye. Please don't forget, love, look, only virtue everywhere. Love, look, only virtue everywhere. That is how you find the love in yourself, because you look only virtue everywhere, in yourself, in your fellow man, everywhere. You know, love is a foundation of life. And keep that, because that is you. That is you. We are all love. And that's how we have to live. Look only virtue everywhere. I love you so much. And Kim, please keep going. I know it's not easy to making such of show, I mean, event to share what is true to help others. So keep going, keep moving. And if I can give you any assistance anyhow, we are in contact So keep going, because what you're doing, you are also sent to receive, to learn, and to serve, and you're doing it. So that is part of it. So everyone who is still having a life should just keep serving the next fellow person, the next neighbor, the next colleague. That's it, how life is about.
Mm.
Happiness for you and happiness for others. That is all about.
Yes.
That is all
Yes.
about.
Thank you. Thank you for this
It's all
wonderful,
about.
inspiring message, Olivier. I also want to let everyone know that if you are in the Charlotte or surrounding areas, make sure that you know our annual summit is coming up for our E-Women Network. It doesn't matter if you're a part of E-Women Network or not. If you are a woman that is an entrepreneur, business-minded, like-minded type of individual that has the capacity to take on more clients, make sure that you go and register. It is going to be on June 8th from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. We have Sandra Yancey, who's going to be traveling in from Dallas, Texas area. So registration is now open, and we invite you to come and fellowship with us and to have a wonderful experience of connecting with other like-minded women entrepreneurs. It's going to be an epic event, so you don't want to miss that. And then I do want to take a moment as well as I get ready to close out and acknowledge. Let me come over here because this is very important to me that I
Mhm.
take this moment right now before we close this show. And the photo here is by, okay, so I got to make sure I acknowledge the photo credit too before I put it up. Give me 1 second because
Take your
legally
time.
certain things have to happen. And I want to, yeah, I want to put that, and I want to give you all, because this is something that just happened. And I think it's important that the community, the world knows about this. Oh, great. I forgot to put the photo credit. Okay, I hit enter before I did the photo credit, but hold on. I'm going to put the photo credit now. There we go. So I do want to take a moment to acknowledge that Viola Roberts Lampkin, and she was born October. I'm going to put the picture up. Many of you may know about her. She was born October 4th, 1911, and she passed away of natural causes on May 21st, 2022, in Berryville, Virginia, where she lived. She is actually someone that everyone, 110 years, she's celebrated
Wow.
110 years of life. I
Wow.
want to let you all see she was able to
Wow.
blow out her candles 110 years on this earth. And I do want you all to also know that one of our team members here on the Kim Jacobs show, Andrew Roberts, this is his aunt, his great aunt, and he
Wow.
shared these photos with us. The photos are courtesy of, and let me put the credit of who
Wow.
the photos are from. So these photos are courtesy of Jeff Taylor with Winchester Star. That's who did the photography of Miss Viola. And so, Miss Viola, you will obviously be missed on this earth. You lived a long life. Take your rest, my queen. And you've served us in this world very well. I'm sure God is saying, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant." And
Wow.
I wanted to read her her obituary. She, Mary Viola Roberts Lampkin Brown, was born October 4th. I'm gonna put her picture back up because this is just a
That
important
is
thing.
inspiring. That is inspiring, really. Wow.
Yes, in Hume, Virginia. She died of natural causes on May 21st, 2022, in Berryville, Virginia, home where she had lived since 1936. She was 110 years old, 229 days old, 110 years,
Wow.
229 days old. And prior to her death, she was the oldest living person in Virginia. Wow. And it's
Wow.
a whole write up on her. You search Miss Viola Roberts Lampkin Brown, you will find everything there is to know about this historic hidden figure that has now transitioned on to be with God. All right. So, on that note, everyone, I just want to tell you thank you, Olivia, for being here today.
Thank you, Kim, to invite me. Really, it was so fun. I have fun. I hope that all the publicum, enjoy the time together. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I I don't know how to say, but I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that you make this program, for us and to invite me as well today. Really.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Olivia. Make sure you all tune in tomorrow. We have Marvina Sims. She's an author, a speaking and empowerment coach. Women
Okay.
empowering women in need. Women empower women in need. That's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Everybody have a great day. See you tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Olivia, stay backstage for a second, and I'll see you in a minute. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of the Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show.